Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today I'll show you how I turn 7 annoying features of iPhone into my advantages. Let's get started. First one, you might have observed on your iPhone that iPhone displays only up to 100 recent calls in your recent calls tab. Be it 10 days old or 100 days old, it doesn't show beyond those 100 calls. The reason can be that Apple has decided to keep it crisp and simple. Of course, it's very rare that you need to get to that unknown number who called you or whom you have called, like 2 months ago. However, there is a way to see beyond those 100 calls. All you have to do is delete any one entry of the existing 100 calls and the list automatically refreshes, showing 101st call beyond those 100 calls list. So you keep on deleting those existing recent calls to get to those unknown number which you are looking for. That's it. But hang on, remember that iPhone stores only 1000 entries of the call log and not beyond that. If you really wanted to know the list of the calls log, you may need to check with your service provider or the network provider. They must have been storing all this information because of the government regulations. The next one is Apple's not so comfortable keyboard. Let's talk about iPhone's keyboard. The keyboard is simple, the layout is simple. In the first view you see all the alphabeticals, and if you want to type the numericals or symbols, you simply tap on that switch button and you can access all the numbers and symbols. But on the other hand, if you look at any Android phone, while typing, if you need to enter any numerical, you can simply hold on to any of the buttons at the top line to get that particular numerical. And in fact, there were some symbols also which you can get on the first glance itself at the bottom, and that makes very much convenient for you and very much time saving for you. But unfortunately, this feature is not there in iPhone. But you can actually download the keyboards from third-party applications like Google, Microsoft, and there are many third-party applications where you can install those keyboards and use it as default on your iPhone as well. One of the most popular keyboards is Google's own keyboard, which is Gboard that you can see in Android phone. You can simply set the new keyboard as your default phone and use it regularly while sending a message or typing notes or wherever. This is not only convenient but also time saving over time. But remember that these keyboards would require access to the entire inputs that you type on your keyboard. So make sure that if you are using these third-party keyboards, you are downloading it from an authenticated source, which is Google or Microsoft, and I would strongly recommend Google's Gboard, which is very convenient and which I am also using it sometimes, and safe too. This way at least your data is secure. If you prefer to use only iPhone's keyboard, if at all you don't want to download any third-party keyboards because of the privacy issue, or you want iPhone's keyboard only, then there are some secret functionalities that you can use within your iPhone's keyboard itself. The best one is the text replacement feature. For example, if you want to type an email or a phone number or your YouTube channel name like iSmartphonepro, you would need to enter a long text with symbols or capital letters or numericals within that, and it is very frustrating to switch to that numericals again and coming back to the alphabets. So what this text replacement feature does is that you can actually give a short phrase to the text that you wanted to display, so that each time you enter that shortcut, it will automatically convert into that long word or sentence without even typing the entire line. And this is how you do it. This can be very much time saving over time because you don't need to switch between numericals and alphabeticals, and if you are in a flow of writing some very big sentence or very big phrase, these comes in handy, especially if you are using these shortcuts for daily used words, like I said, email or your name or even your phone number or even your address. So many things that you can do. This is so cool and you'll save tons of your time and your energy. Next one is about Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. You know, right? Wi-Fi and Bluetooth cannot be turned off completely by going to control panel and turning off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. If you are irritated by this semi-turn off option, or if you are an OCD guy like me, you would be frustrated with this option, right? There is a brilliant way to overcome this. There is a shortcut app in iPhone which is by far one of my most favorite functionalities in an iPhone. You can literally automate so many things on your iPhone, and you can create the shortcut button to perform whatever actions that you want to perform. Be it an alarm, being adjusting the brightness, adjusting the volume, you want to turn on something, you want to turn on the focus, so many things. And I'll try to make a separate video on this shortcuts application in a later video. But for now, I'll show you how I use this shortcuts app for turning off this Wi-Fi and Bluetooth completely with a tap of a button. This way you create your own button to turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth completely without even going to the control panel as well. So with this shortcuts button, you can turn off Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or mobile data completely without even reaching out to the control panel. The next one is no decline button for incoming calls. Most of you might have already known how to disconnect call if it is ringing when the phone is kept somewhere farther to you, or it is blocked and put it in a phone. If you know it already, you can skip to the next trick, but if you don't know, check it out. If you receive a call and if you are not looking at it, you might have observed that you can only silence this by either clicking on the volume button or the power button. But do you know that clicking the power button once again will cut the call entirely? Yes, but I personally keep it silenced rather than disconnecting the call entirely, because I don't want the other person to know that I have disconnected the call right on their face. And by the way, if you think you can't access your phone if the call is still on, you are wrong. You can simply swipe up to minimize the call, and you can do your regular activities on your phone with the call ringing, and of course in silence. Thumbs up if you know it already. Here comes the exciting trick. You know that iPhone allows only limited ringtones in their settings app, and if at all you would like to set any other ringtone as your iPhone ringtone or the alarm, you need to go to iTunes store and purchase it for maybe a couple of bucks, and that's the only way to set a new ringtone. If you are like me who likes to change the ringtones and experiment with different ringtones, tones, songs which would suit your character, there is officially no way to do that for free. But there is a way using iPhone's official app to get whatever song or music as your ringtone in your iPhone app officially. It has a little process event, it takes some 3-4 minutes of your time. But if you are setting a custom ringtone for your iPhone, the time is totally worth it, and I have made a dedicated video and you can check it out here. The last one is about flashlight on the lock screen. I think within 10 days of purchasing my iPhone, I stopped counting how many times I have accidentally turned on flashlight while holding my phone while I was working or just talking to someone. It immediately turns on, and I am afraid that people must be thinking I am secretly recording them or taking a picture of them. That's so annoying, right? So what's the solution? Switch to Android phone? No. I'm just one of you guys in this problem, and I still couldn't figure out what to do with that. Maybe I'll reach out to Apple personally to solve this issue. I hope they listen to me. Thanks a lot for watching my video, and if you know any iPhone tricks that I have missed in this video, please do comment below and I'll try to add that in my next video. Also, please do comment what you liked in this video and what you didn't like in this video so that we can improve together as a community. I'll catch you in my next video. Bye bye.